Good morning, carnivore hunters. It's about a quarter after midnight on a Friday morning. It's time to up my game. If you saw my last walking video, I let y'all know that I started incorporating walking to help lose weight, which has helped a lot, but I seem to have plateaued. I'm stuck somewhere between 210 and 214. My goal when I started all this was to be less than 200 before hunting season started, which is in about a little less than 2 months now. So I think I can still do it, but because I plateaued, I got to figure out how to keep shedding the weight. If you remember from the last video, I'm doing 2 laps around my building, which equates to about 4 miles per night. And then I get the rest of my walking just through work and doing stuff around the house. And on the days I work, I average 15 to 20 steps. So how am I going to up my game? I'm going to walk at a more brisk pace, and hopefully that'll help burn some calories and some energy and fat ultimately. And if you remember also from the last video, I said I need to be better about doing this at home. So I pretty much keep a night shift schedule at work or on my days off. And so once my wife goes to bed, I'm going to get the leashes out and grab my 2 puppies, and I'm going to start walking every night, every single night. My goal right now is to, I told you I'm getting between 15 and 20,000 steps. I can show you guys that later so you know I'm not kidding. I'm going to start walking every night, and my goal is not going to be 15 to 20,000 steps per day. I want to hit a minimum of 10,000. I'm not, on my days off, I'm not hitting 10,000. The other thing I need to do is I need to quit cheating. We just finished up with Labor Day, and I made a whole mess of ribs and salmon, and we had a bunch of people over. Of course, with that came some alcohol. I did pretty well about staying away from the breads, and I think I had a little bit of potato salad. Tell you what, some of my inflammation flared up on me, and I felt it for a few days. It took a couple of days for the inflammation to set in. I was feeling it in my hips particularly. But you know, if you listen to Ken Berry and some of these other doctors about once you reach your goal, start trying to incorporate certain foods one at a time. In my case, I know it was the alcohol, so I know what I need to do. We do have a family trip coming up at the end of September, ATVing trip. A little worried about my self-control. I think I can do it, but we're going to be down there a week where we're going. So I just need to be more disciplined in what I choose to eat and drink. I have stayed away from the sugar. Labor Day, I didn't eat any sweets. So I think between cutting out more liquor, or not cheating so much, I have pretty well cut out the liquor, but social occasions, you know, I cheated. I'll admit it. And then picking up the pace on my walks, I've slowed down so I could talk to you guys, and then increasing my walking every day to a minimum 10,000 steps. So anyway, that's where I'm at today, and I'll check back with you guys in a week or two to see if the weight starts coming off again. I'll probably do another walking video, and be sure to like this video, subscribe to our page, hit the notification bell if you like what you're seeing, and if you want to see more. That way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. Have a good slumber. I'm sure you all are sleeping while I'm recording this video. Talk to you later.